Hey everyone, I had a couple people ask how to symbolize statements when you have an if in the middle of the statement versus when you have an only if in the middle of the statement. And then third, compared to when you have an if and only if all in the middle of a statement. It can be kind of confusing, so here's a quick video on that. Let's see how to symbolize conditional and biconditional statements when these sorts of words occur in the middle of a statement. First, let's just start with a basic standard form conditional statement. So we'll use this as our example. So we have, if the apple pie is good, then Babish was in the kitchen. And of course, we can just use our capital letters to represent our atomic statements. So then that will become like that. If A, then B. That's just a standard form of a conditional statement. And of course, we all know how to symbolize that. It's just going to be A, arrow, B. The if part goes on the left side of the arrow, and this is the antecedent. The then part goes on the right side, that's the consequent. All right, but now what if the if instead, what if this if actually comes in the middle? What if it comes in the middle and there's no then? So now we have the apple pie is good if Babish was in the kitchen. What are we going to do there? Well, we got a conditional statement, but which side do the A's and B's go on? Well, the if is actually still introducing the antecedent. So now the antecedent is going to be B. So we'll take the B and put it on the left side, and we'll take the A and put it on the right side. So if you just see if all by itself in between two statements, you're going to take the second statement and put it to the left of the arrow. What about only if? This one is particularly tricky. So if you don't just see if, but you see that whole phrase only if, and it doesn't have some other ifs going on there, which we'll see in a second. What do you do with this? So the apple pie is good only if Babish was in the kitchen. What are we going to do? Well, now instead of if introducing the antecedent and putting the thing next, we're going to put it over there. Instead, only if introduces the consequent, and the antecedent is going to come before it. So this one, you actually diagram just like that. Now, what about if you get something more complicated? What if you get if and only if? Well, this, as you know, is going to be the biconditional. And a good way to think about this, I think, is this is just combining both of these stylistic variants and putting them together. So it's taking an if from that, and it's taking an only if from this version, and it's just putting them together. So we have if and only if. And it's, of course, going to be a biconditional, so we're going to use our double arrow. And when you symbolize it, you just want to keep the same order that it appeared on. Don't get fancy and try to switch the order up. All right, so hopefully that helps, and look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks for watching.